Coming at you live from SHOT Show 2018. Gun Talk. We're here on the scene covering the whole thing. KJ, first day of SHOT Show. We've been here for a couple days. We've got out to the range with SIG. We've got out to the range yesterday to see a lot of different products. And this is the start of the big show.
It is. This is the official start of the big show. Don't adjust your television sets or your Facebook. We are in suits. I know this is not normal for them to see it like this, but this is what you do.
The 4 days of the year that we pretend to be adults.
Right.
So, it's interesting. This year, I think one of the big things, and it's going to be just great for gun enthusiasts, is there are some genuinely new things coming out, and really a lot of it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think that's allowing companies to start growing because, there has been a reduction in sales across the industry, and so that's causing, our industry to start growing and looking at new ways to offer different things to our gun enthusiasts.
Well, one of the things that you can look at is when you see there's a few publicly traded companies, and Ruger, Smith & Wesson, or their holding group, Vista. So when you look at those companies, you can see that where you can't see from other guys. They have to kind of reveal everything. And Ruger will tell you new products drive the majority of their sales. The legacy products that we all know and love are great, but that's really not what drives the big sales. So they're constantly trying to innovate and come up with new stuff.
They have to. It's the old, it's the saying, innovate or die. And so they really glom hold of that and they run with it.
I remember Bob Morrison, who ran Taurus Firearms for a long, long time. Great dude. And he'd say, we'd come up and he'd say, no one ever asked me what's old.
That's a good point.
I only want to see what's new.
That is a great point. So today, you're going to be on the show floor.
Yep.
We're going to be manning the booth here. We're going to, live throughout the day. But we've got a lot of great companies on the schedule today.
So we wanted to kind of give you a tease and let you know what to expect for today, what the schedule is going to be, so you can tune in on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you'd like. So kicking it off, and this is all Pacific time. We're over here in Vegas. So adjust your clock accordingly. If you're East Coast, it's +3, and if you're Central Time, it's plus 2 hours. Starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to have Winchester on. What's Winchester Ammo? What are they going to talk about?
Well, today they're going to talk about turkey loads. It's a lot of new stuff. I'm not going to give it away yet, but there's 3 new loads out there that they're developing, and they're really cool.
So that's getting ready for spring turkey season.
It's just in time, and I know some of it has been out there, on the heavyweight TSS. They've got the spur tape on the shell casing, which is real cool. They're kind of throwing back the way they load some of their ammo, and people are going to want to tune in.
All right, then what's after that?
Well, after that, we've got another Vista company, which is still federal, and so they're going to be talking about their HydroShock Deep, a new defense load for them.
Defensive loads.
Yes.
This is pistol ammo.
Oh, yeah. 9mm.
Okay.
So very cool there.
So that's going to be 10 a.m. Pacific.
Right.
Federal.
It's
the
federal.
We say Vista in the biz, but no one goes and buys Vista ammo. They buy Federal Premium.
They buy Federal Premium.
Yeah.
But then at noon Pacific time, we've got Silencer Shop on. So if you want to interact with some of the guys at Silencer Shop and see how they do business around there and see how they, develop their websites and the kiosk and everything else and how to get into the suppressor game, you're going to want to tune into that.
Well, and for all of this, because it is live, we want you guys to comment. We want you guys to ask questions because, we're going to be answering this stuff as much as we possibly can. We may not be able to answer every single question just from time constraints, but you're going to have a rep from Winchester. If you want to ask about turkey load, shotgunning, whatever, it doesn't. We can go off topic. They want to talk about turkey loads, but we can talk about other
We'll
stuff
steer into
too.
where they want to hear because, part of doing this live is we want to give our viewership and our customer base what they want from these companies, what the questions they want to ask. We might as well get it all out there. If they have a question or a comment, man, bring it forward.
Yeah, chime in. So what's after
Silencer Shop? After that, we've got X with Axeon Optics. So that one was really cool. I was really excited about that one. You're going to want to tune in.
We kind of teased it yesterday.
But man, it is very cool.
And the guy we're having on is the man that understands the math.
He invented this.
I say geek a lot, and geek's not necessarily a derogatory term. He's the geek that developed this.
He's the mad scientist.
Yes.
Like
we need those people.
Yes, we need those people
because I'm not smart enough.
Their brain works way different than ours. And then after that, we actually have Walther coming on, and you got to spend a little time with the new Walther gun.
This is at 2 p.m. Pacific.
Yes.
So 4 p. Central, 5 p. Eastern time.
Yep.
Walther, every time you pick up a Walther, at least for me, and all pistols are personal preference.
Right.
The grip and the trigger make the guns comfortable and easy to shoot. And they have a new subcompact that people are going to be excited about.
Yeah, and it's, like you said, it's grip and trigger, and that's what they preach, and that's what they provide. So,
okay.
And then we've got at 3 p.m. Pacific, we've got HSM Ammunition. So today's kind of a big ammunition day, and a lot of people are rolling out some different things, and we're going to talk about some of their Game King loads and their low recoil stuff. And if you've watched Guns and Gear this year, we had them on. We illustrated it great with a 7-rim mag.
It was a 300.
Oh, it was a 300.
So, and you guys will talk about it, but a lot of times when we do the Guns and Gear stuff, they explain what it's supposed to do.
Right.
And people may think we spend like 3 days testing it. We don't.
No.
Because we want it to be real. We want it to be a little bit off the cuff. We have an idea of what we're going to do with it, but sometimes, most of the times everything works like it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you're even more pleasantly surprised because you're like, holy moly, that really worked.
And our illustration on that, I mean, with a 300 Win Mag was dramatic.
And that's a caliber that can punch you.
It rocks. So, but anyway, after that, every day we're going to be doing a close of the show. We've got Chris Sereno coming on today at 4 o'clock to talk about.
Chris has been seeing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's been shooting a lot of stuff, and man, he looks great. He's ready to go, and he was out last year at SHOT Show, but he's back this year, and man, he's rocking it. So excited to have him on at the close of the day show. And we'll give you guys kind of a roundup of where we've been this day, and then we'll give you an intro into tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again.
So stay tuned. We're going to be pumping out these videos throughout the week. More to come. And if you have any questions, comments, please chime in. We love to hear that, and we love to try to answer as many questions and comments as we can. So spread the word and even share the videos if you want. Yeah,
share them. And don't forget to ring that bell on YouTube so you get the notifications that come through. So you know when we're going to go live. You don't have to think about subtracting or adding time. Just ring that bell and you'll be good to go.
All right. So live from SHOT Show 2018, Gun Talk Live all week long.